What is going on, my friends? Welcome back to the channel as always. Today we are in Georgia, somewhere that I do not fish very often, but we're gonna be going around to lakes, rivers, streams, everywhere. We're gonna be fishing a lot of different spots and just hopping between different areas to fish. And for our first spot today, we are at a beautiful marina where I've lost and caught some huge fish in the past. So we're just gonna be going around to different spots, trying out worms, fishing lures, lots of different stuff, seeing what we can catch. And then whatever we catch, we're gonna do a beautiful catch, clean, and cook tonight. So let's go catch some fish. Okay, my friends, we're going to be starting off with something that catches absolutely everything. And it's starting to get pretty warm right now. It's about 11 o'clock. So definitely wanna start pretty simple and save the lures for a different situation. We're just gonna load this hook up with like 2 worms right here, just like so. Lay those right there. I brought a net with me so I don't lose fish like I did the last time. But we just have a little Sienna Shimano reel with 2-pound test on it, a Zebco Micro Series rod. Excuse me, not 2-pound test, 6-pound test. I just put some heavier line on here, so it's an ultralight with 6-pound test. I have like a little Carolina rig set up and just a little light wire panfish hook with those worms on there. Let's see what we can get to make us a cast. Right out there. Not right there. Right out there. Perfect. Fishing in like 5 feet of water. I'm gonna try to be quiet so I don't disturb everybody on this peaceful day, but let's see what we can catch. Should get bit pretty quick. Oh, something's got it for sure. Oh, I missed him. There's some fish out there though, folks. There's some fish out there, and they love them a nice little worm for lunch. That is for sure. There's a bite. There's a lot of little perch, so if I'm getting little nibbles, it's most likely those little tiny perch. First fish already, folks. It's a decent fish too. It's a very decent fish. Is it? Let's see. Oh, a shellcracker. That's what I wanted. It's one of the target species for today. There we go, my friends. Just started, already got one. A little bit small though, so we'll let him go. But it's a pretty fish. Definitely want to get some bigger ones of these to keep. And believe me, there are some big shellcracker in here. That is a pretty fish though. Off he goes. Let's get us something bigger though. I want me something much bigger. Oh, that's a really good take right there. He's got it. There we go. What do we have? It's a pretty weighty fish. That's a very weighty fish. What is that? What do we have here? Oh, a big old perch. Well, not big, but that's a good one. That's a nice perch, folks. That is a really nice perch. I got a net with me for this reason, but we're gonna try and boat flip him. Nice. That's a keeper for sure. That is what we want, my friends. That is what we want. Nice, like 11-inch yellow perch. I'm gonna head back to the car and get a bucket, stick this guy in, but beautiful fish, gorgeous. I love these fish so much, very pretty. Look at that, my friends, beautiful. Almost made his escape. Beautiful yellow perch, pretty. I'm gonna stick him in the net and go get a bucket, and I'll be right back. Okay, my friends, let's get some water in here. Have a nice mini live well so we could call him out if we want, but we'll probably keep him. That's a beautiful fish. Perch are one of the best to eat. Toss him right on in there. He can chill for a while. There we go. It's a nice like 11-inch perch. Let's get it right back out there. He's running with it. Got him. Another one. Well, that's a good fish, folks. That's a very good fish. Another perch. Really good one. That's a huge perch, guys. Oh my gosh. That is a stud, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. Guys, that is an absolute stud. There's not many places near me in South Carolina where you can catch really nice yellow perch. It's more so white perch. But there are not many good yellow perch near South Carolina where I fish. That's another 12-incher. That's crazy, dude. These suckers are so delicious too. Look at that beautiful yellow perch. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's add them to the live well. Look at that, 2 nice yellow perch. And he left me all my worm. What a gentleman. There's a bite. That's a good fish right there. That was a really good take. Another perch, probably. Swing him around here. That's a really good fish, folks. What is that? Oh, big shell cracker. There we go. That's a stud, dude. Absolute stud. I lost one a little bit bigger than this last time. Oh yeah, that's a personal best. That is a personal best right there. Absolute stud, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, that is a stud shell cracker. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a personal best. That's a 12-inch shell cracker. Guys. That is an absolute stud. I don't want to lose this sucker. My biggest before this day was like 10.5 inches, but that's a 12-inch shell cracker. I mean, at least 11 inches. Beautiful fish. We're keeping him. That is my favorite fish in the entire world to eat. Absolutely delicious. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm trying to keep it low key. There's so many people around. That is a stud, though. That is an absolute stud. Well, my friends, we're going to go take a break, grab some lunch, get some ice for those 4 or 5 fish that I caught earlier, and then we're gonna head to a new spot. So I'll catch you all at the next spot. Okay, my friends, we've arrived at the 4th spot of the day. Caught absolutely nothing at the last couple ones, but we're at this beautiful bridge. We're gonna trek on down below the bridge and see what we can catch in these little pools and stuff. Very pretty little river, very muddy, but looks like it could hold some fish, so let's give it a try. Got snagged, dang it. Well, guys, my mom fishing over there in that pool just caught a little catfish. I didn't see it, but according to her, she just caught a nice little catfish, about 6 to 8 inches long probably. So I'm gonna fish these pools up above her, see if I can get on board also. There we go, finally got something. I don't know what it is. Some pretty decent size though. Oh, I got me a little catfish also. I got me a little catfish. Cute little guy. I don't know what it is, let's see. That is a little bullhead. That is the species that I would expect to be in here. Cool, got myself a little bullhead, folks. Beautiful little fish. Try not to hurt him too much. Might need to go get my pliers. There we go, it popped out. Yeah, but that's what was nibbling us up down there. Beautiful little bullhead. Pretty fish. Let's let him go. Pretty little fishy. There he goes. Back down to the depths. Oh, got something else. What else do we have? Little creek chub. Cool. Second species of this spot. There we go. That was probably what was pecking us to death down there. Beautiful. Oh, cooperate here, buddy. Cooperate. There is a beautiful little native creek chub, kind of like a little sucker. That's a pretty fish. Very, very pretty. Let's let him go. Off he goes. They're very tough, so he should be fine, I would think. Awesome. 2 fish and like 3 casts. Okay, my good friends, we've made it back home from Georgia. Not a lot of good keepers, but this is the bigger shell cracker right here, and then we have a slightly smaller one and a couple perch. I'm gonna clean these up the most simple way you possibly can, and then right after that, we're gonna cook up a delicious meal. So let's get right into it. Now, we are going to be doing the same exact method for each fish. Very, very simple to do. We have this little knife that I use to cut up bait, kill fish, anything. Very simple knife right here. And all we're gonna be doing is just gutting these fish and scaling them. You could fillet them, but they're not gigantic, so I'm gonna stick to just a simple gut and scale, very simple. Now, what we're gonna do first, I'm gonna start off with my bigger shell cracker first of all. Very, very pretty fish, so we'll start with him. Okay, first things first, very, very simple. We're just gonna make a cut right here through the gut cavity, crack through that bottom fin, come all the way up to the gills, just like so. Then we will flip it over, keeping as much of that meat on there as we can. Make a nice big cut right through there. Grab behind the head, just like so. And you just want to pull just like that, and almost all of the guts, or all of them, will come right out with it. Y'all see how the guts are still attached right there? And then you have a perfectly cleaned out inside of that fish, completely empty, nothing in there, just a little bit of stomach lining. Now you have this beautiful fish, and it is so simple what we're going to do with it. We're going to turn and use the back of our knife here so we don't mess up our blade, and we're just going to run the back of it with a diagonal line all the way across that fish, and those scales are going to come right off. You could use a scaler as well, but this works just fine if you don't have one on you. So just like so, run it across there, and all those scales will come right off. Very quick and easy to do, just a simple little scale on there. Next step, we will just rinse that off. But before we do that, we're just gonna cut out the fins real quick just to make it perfect for presentation. And you can see all that good meat in there. Look at how thick and delicious that meat is. But we're just gonna make a very, very simple cut. You're gonna make a cut on each side of the fins. Just like so, one there, and then one coming back the other way. And then all you got to do is grab that bone and pull it out, and it will come right out once you cut it enough. I did not. But there you go. Just grab that bone, pull, and all those nasty sharp bones will come right out and make it perfect for presentation. We'll do the same with that bottom fin right there. There you go. So I'm not gonna show y'all how to clean each fish because it's the exact same for each one and I don't wanna completely bore y'all. But very simple, we just gutted and scaled it, and then we took out those annoying pin bones, and you'll do the exact same thing for those perch and that smaller shell cracker. And I guess I will see y'all tomorrow when it is time to cook up this delicious fish. Okay, my friends, it is now the next day and I'm so excited to try this beautiful fish. So we need to get it cooked up right away. What we have going on here is a nice hot grill here with some nice hot coals on it. And we have some tin foil with our shell cracker and perch. And all I've done is I've put some olive oil and a few cubes of butter. And we have my favorite seasoning on there in the entire world. And that is Jane's Crazy mixed up salt seasoning. It is absolutely delicious and is so good on poultry, fish, vegetables, everything. So all we're gonna do is we're going to wrap this tin foil right over this bad boy right here, get a nice little oven going on with that tin foil, and we're gonna stick it right here on these hot coals and let it cook down for 20 or 30 minutes, and then we'll be all ready to eat. So let's get it on there right now. Now we will just set it straight on the hot coals, just like so. And trust me, they are hot. It is already sizzling. And then in just a couple minutes, we'll come back and check it. Okay, my friends, let's give this a check. See what we're looking like here. Oh yeah, looking flaky and good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this sucker off. If I can. Well, I might have to grab that. Let me set y'all down real quick. This looks absolutely amazing. In my opinion, shell cracker has a much better texture and perch has just more of a natural sweet flavor. But we're gonna see right now a true taste test of what is better on the grill, perch or shell cracker. Let's see. So this is the yellow perch, just taking a small bite. Yeah. That seasoning is delicious. Okay, next we're gonna try the shell cracker. Oh, that's just so good though too. That is so good, man. That is a tough competition right there. I would say I like perch more than shell cracker, like battered up and fried. I just don't know though. They're so similar in my opinion. Shell cracker's a lot more firm and perch is a lot more flaky, but perch is normally a lot more sweet. And dang dude, that's just so good, both of them. I would say normally I choose perch over shell cracker, but in this case I would say the shell cracker is better. Perch is better fried and shell cracker is better cooked over the grill or sauteed in a pan. That's my opinion at least. Absolutely delicious though, guys. And guys, yesterday was an absolutely awesome day of fishing. We went to Georgia, a state that I do not fish very often, and we explored it and just fished some beautiful rivers and lakes. And we fished a lot more places than y'all saw, but I mean, some of those spots were absolutely terrible, or maybe I'm just terrible at fishing in Georgia, or just fishing in general, who knows. But it was an absolute blessing to be able to go there, and we caught this fish, we cleaned it, we cooked it as always. And thank you all so much for being with me on these amazing adventures, because I upload catch, clean, and cook videos. There's mosquitoes all around me, folks. But I upload catch, clean, and cook videos literally every single week, 2 or 3 times a week sometimes. So check out my next videos, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out.